This is just a document for the boots in case they need a reminder. But yeah, it's been years since the gun.
Okay.
When did they take that? They took that.
Well, you handed it in.
End 17. No, this is not. The end of 17. I handed it to them.
Okay.
End of. Yeah, 17. But I've spoken to them recently about it.
Okay.
Two officers came and got it. I just can't recall who they were off the top of my head now. Oh, Lincoln McRae and I think Frierson. That was the two officers.
Oh, you can do the talking. I'm just there to receive it.
I know, I'm just
and keep an eye.
remembering my brain. Remembering my brain. Reminding my brain.
Pardon?
I didn't really need my handbag. Oh,
It's all good.
Hello there. I've come to claim a couple of my items. One is an air rifle that I handed over in 2017, and the other is a pair of boots that was taken on a charge that's now been dropped.
Okay. Two people that have access to exhibit rooms are not here today.
Well, I was told to come here today.
One of them has just gone to an appointment.
Oh, nice.
Will
So
they
when
be
will
back
they be
later?
back?
Well, he's supposed to be an hour and a half at least.
No worries.
That's all right. We can
That's
kill
not
time.
today. What?
Sorry?
Yep, no, fine.
We can
He will
we
be-
can kill
he's-
time for a couple of hours and come back if need be. So
Yeah.
Who's
What's-
that? That we need to see.
The senior sergeant, Kyle Davey.
Oh, Kyle.
Yeah.
If that's
No,
what it is.
no, it wasn't him. It was Sergeant Frierson and Lincoln McRae that took the gun. I handed it.
I mean,
Yeah.
if that's what is required, otherwise.
Oh, can I wait while you find out?
No, I need to have a look at what you need.
the
Oh,
boots.
Oh, so this is the
For me to
boots.
find out whether it's exhibits. Like if it's not in an exhibit store and it's someone's.
Lovely. So what do we do?
The gun shouldn't be an exhibit because it wasn't taken as evidence.
Yeah, I
for
handed
anything.
it over for safekeeping. So that.
Yeah, have you got information in there as to?
You don't have the paperwork for the gun, but you've got the paperwork there for the boots. Yeah. So.
The gun was 3
But
years ago.
The boots, as you say, are an exhibit, so we've got to
Yeah.
wait till someone can access that.
Kylie
Yeah.
Brophy.
That's completely
is
understandable.
the one
so you
that.
must have a maybe not must, but do you have a 268 attached on there?
Have a read. You probably understand that a lot quicker than we do.
There it is. Okay, yeah. So the likelihood of this being in the, I'll double check it. Next.
It was requested formally 3 weeks ago.
Thank you.
Just so she knows I had formally requested it.
Just go.
And-
Breathe, Paula. Breathe. Put those shoulders down.
Oh, I'm not being good.
No, you've been good.
Oh,
It's just
See, sometimes I
you
wonder
can
if
see the
I'm
point
not.
where it speeds up, and that's what I do a lot with Steve as well. Is he gets emotional.
Yeah.
You're all traumatized. You're
Yeah.
all going to act out.
Yeah.
Whereas I've not gone through that, so I can just be the nice, calm,
I
cool
find
down.
I'm
That's
very
why
good
Steve.
with my parents like that too,
Yeah.
because I'm representing them. I can remove the emotion.
Well, yeah, because I'm not directly involved.
Yeah.
It doesn't affect me as much.
Yeah.
So it's a lot easier for me to just step back like a fly on the wall and say, "Hey, look, cool down."
Yeah.
You,
Yeah, I was used to say that.
it's not like they're saying no. It's they just don't have access.
And
like
it
for instance.
frustrates me when they say, maybe this and maybe that and maybe this. Well, could we just jump to the question so we can eliminate the maybes?
Yeah,
That
maybe it's
frustrates
just a
me.
figure of speech,
It
though.
just
It's
delays.
I know, but it's a figure of speech they use. I wouldn't stress about it too much.
No, but that's what frustrates me.
Some guy coming in here.
Coming in here. What? Some guy coming in here?
I think so.
as well.
Oh, wait till she comes
Good
back.
thing I remembered. Yeah, I just remembered that. Well, no, I was looking for a piece of paper to write on. Reminded myself.
Yes, I can confirm they're both there.
Fabulous.
It's just the obviously
Access.
Red works Monday to Wednesday, and as I said, the semi-sergeant.
So what time are we looking at now?
When's Kyle back?
He left maybe half an hour ago. He said he could be an hour and a half, but it could be longer. So I'm.
So what's
Could
the-
we
what's
get
the
Kyle to
time?
give me a ring when he gets back to the station? I'll pop
Yeah,
back
we've
in.
got a-
Oh, Kyle knows my number.
Give it anyway, just
Yeah,
in case. Saves looking it up all the time, doesn't it? It's a lot easier.
Phone number. Okay, I'll pass on that message.
Now, there was one more thing. I got a USB stick delivered to my address from you
A couple of days ago.
2 days ago, and it requires a code. Can
Yeah,
you
it's
tell me the
it's
code?
locked. When you try and
It's
plug in
locked,
the
it's locked.
USB
Shouldn't
stick.
have a code.
No, it does.
Okay, well, whoever delivered it to you can only answer.
Chris
that.
Ellerman, can you ask him, please?
What's not here would be possible.
Well, he won't speak to me. He's the man in charge, but he's blocked my phone number according to the
He won't
documents.
accept any calls, so.
So
Is there
that
some
I
way
can't
you could
open
find
it.
So
out?
when you does it say decrypt or something like that?
When it plugs in, it says this is locked. Please
And
enter
they
the
did say there
password.
was a code, but they didn't give it to me.
That's useful. Right, I'll see if I can go on.
Thank
Thanks
you.
so much.
Appreciate it. Oh, really?
Don't know her. She didn't know me.
Oh, that's probably
And
why
that
you're
woman, she
getting a
said
better
two people
service.
got code. The access was red. Red would not come out if I was here. She's the one that won't come out, and Kyle, who's
Oh,
the senior
okay.
sergeant. Kyle will come and talk to me, but Red won't. She normally runs the front desk. She's on lunch. Or whatever. She's a wait day.
Oh, timing, eh?
If I knew her days, I would have worked around it.
Yeah, exactly.
She just
Exactly.
come in here and turn me
It's not worth the aggravation to everyone else.
Nah, I don't want to come in here and wind anyone up. I want in and out.
Gosh. So are these guys all local, these cops?
Actually, a lot.
It's just
Better work stories.
great to scan and chuck on the channel when I'm needing photographs.
Yeah, really, but I wish
It's good
I
of them
knew-
to hand them out.
I wish I knew who I was talking to. I'm not allowed to know what they look
Just if
like.
you recognise any of them.
Ngāti Pākehā, is that really an iwi? Is Ngāti Pākehā...
That's pretty old, isn't it?
Sifs, yeah. Is Ngāti Pākehā really an iwi?
Don't ask me.
No,
I
I
don't
thought
know
that was a
anything.
joke. I say Ngāti Pākehā is a joke.
Was that supposed to mean the white tribe or something?
Hey,
I have no idea. I'm not up at all with that sort of culture, I'm sorry. Hey, do you want one?
yes please.
There you go. Come on.
Money will
You
go
keep
to-
that one. Oh,
I'm
hang
not
on. What's the
from
front of
there
that one look like? Oh yeah, same one. Cool.
No, I don't know any of these people.
South Taranaki Whānau Centre. Are they
There's
like...
a women's refuge.
Oh,
That's
is it?
who was replaced a women's refuge. The name's changed. Same place, different name. Because they weren't allowed to
Same
eliminate
shit,
men.
different day.
Yeah, because they weren't allowed to eliminate men by saying.
What about that, the winds and the glasses? Is there like, did you actually go to court and set case law on that one? Or was there
no,
an
it didn't
agreement?
get to court. They totally agreed,
So
and it
they
was all
they
changed.
settled before it went to court.
Yeah, they said they agreed, and it was all sent out to speak. Same as all the documents.
Do you have the? Yeah, that's what I'm wanting. If you can,
Yeah, let's
because
have a look.
I know Leah wants to get her glasses sorted
You
out.
just have to confirm that and then give me a call back in about a minute or so. Okay?
Fantastic.
I bet they don't normally lock them, just wash your frown. They like to make it as hard for me as they can.
It's all right. It's all right.
It's not as frustrating and mean.
It is, but like I say, you can either feed into it and get
It's
upset,
easy when
or
you're here because you can explain it, but when I'm by myself, I don't know what
I
she's
know
saying.
it's so much different when you have a support person to give you a
Because
bit
I
of a
don't know
help.
what they're saying, half the words mean and things like that.
Yeah, no, I get it.
Okay. Okay, great. Alright,
It
thank
doesn't
you.
say the areas.
Just take it back.
Yeah, no, that's right.
Yep, here it is, right here.
Asterisks,
Yeah.
Jason. Cool.
Okay. Do they always lock them?
I think it's just you don't want other people looking at it. Yeah,
Oh, really?
there's
Yeah.
nothing wrong with a bit of
Our
security.
one's for.
What do you mean them and ours? I thought it was from police.
As in frontline police,
Hmm.
like as in uniformed police, detectives do completely different to how we do our process.
Oh.
So, for instance, prosecution files, look, we do it one way, they do it
Yeah,
their own
yeah.
complete way. It's just
It's the way you work.
once you get sort of higher up in the pay
Yeah,
grade,
it's once you
do
get-
things a lot differently.
It's just learning the processes and step by
I've
step.
been given something without being given the code.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's all right.
So I'll
Appreciate
hear from Kyle as soon as he's back, and we'll pop down and grab those guns and boots.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll pass on the message. If he's back up before, you're probably not going to hear from him today.
Well, it needs to be today, love, because I don't live in Hawera.
Okay. Well,
And I was told to come in.
I
but-
can't force another person to do something. if
I
they don't
understand.
want to.
Could you
I
just
will
tell?
pass on the message. And it's up to him.
Worst case
there
scenario,
any-
if you reckon about an hour and a half, we'll pop in again anyway before 4. And
Yeah,
if he's
absolutely.
here, cool. If he's not,
Does the
Things to
senior
break.
sergeant that takes over from Kyle at 4 not have access?
Lives New Plymouth, based in New Plymouth.
So you have no
Okay.
sergeant on site between 4?
Senior sergeant? No.
So you can't open it?
No. So we have sergeants on site.
Mm.
From
But they can't open
No,
it
they
and
don't
give them
have
my
access.
boots?
It's literally 2 people in Hawera. I
It's-
don't
it's
know
to keep
about
the-
outside of Hawera.
chain of custody with the
Oh,
evidence,
Red
you've got
was
to be
reception.
careful, eh?
Monday to Wednesday now.
So reception can open it?
Red, who's the FSO,
What does that mean?
she's a file support officer.
File support. Ah.
Yep, so she can. She was granted access back when she was working completely Monday to Friday when it's her job
Sure,
essentially.
So she
Now
needs
on
to have
reduced
access all the
hours.
time. Yeah.
So she now only works Monday to Wednesday, so she's now not here all the time. And for whatever reason, they haven't found a complete replacement for the Thursday, Friday. So
Okay.
What's
Oh,
the
well,
dates?
hopefully, fingers crossed, Kyle will be back because it's quite important to me. And
Yeah,
he's taking
that-
the gun. It's a
That's
family
why I'm
heirloom.
here.
So
yeah.
he's leaving for Auckland tonight,
Yeah.
and
Well,
taking the
tomorrow
gun
morning.
with him. It's my dead husband's gun. It's the heirloom for my son.
But it won't get released back to
They
him,
won't
so
release
that's why
it to
I'm just
me.
going to take it and hold on to it
So
until the sun's old enough to
Today's
get
the
it.
only day, and not to be difficult, I'm not putting pressure on. Fingers crossed.
There's nothing you can do
Yeah,
because it's
fingers
out of your
crossed.
pass that
hands.
information on, but
Thank
as I
you.
say,
Of
I
course.
can't force someone to make
Yeah,
a phone call.
and we can always put,
Could
like I
you
say, we can
ring
always
me?
pop
Well,
in.
could I ask you to ring me when Kyle gets back then?
Yeah, I could absolutely do that.
Fabulous. You've got my number there?
If he's here by 4.
Yeah.
If he's here, because
Like I
as
say, yeah,
corrections
4 o'clock's the
go
cut-off.
till 5 o'clock.
Exactly.
I'm out of here at 4.
Yeah.
Oh,
so,
you leave at 4.
yeah,
Okay, so
so-
what's your name, love?
Torio.
Toria.
Hey, what's the time? Sorry, I just...
Time is currently 2.
2. Yeah, so if we pop back any time between 3:30, then we're going to have an answer, yay or nay, one way or the other.
Yeah, absolutely.
Fabulous. Thank you so much for all that information. I really appreciate that.
Alrighty.
Awesome,
Thanks,
thank
Toria.
you.
See ya.
Have a great day. Sussed.
Kyle won't ring me, that's why I said
Yeah, yeah,
too.
that's good. Well,
No.
that's why I said I don't really care if they ring, to be quite honest,
We'll
because
just
we're
come
going to
back.
be coming back.
Yeah.
Because we're not fucking around. And now that we've got an hour or so to kill, fuck, let's go protest, shall we?
Yeah. Well, we'll go up to the court and get the court
We'll
work
get
done.
the court.
And then do some protesting up
what
at
do you
the
have
court.
to do at the court?
File that bail thing.
Oh, yes, yes.
And
Yes,
there was one
it's a
other thing.
productive day, darling.
Yeah, there was one other thing I think at the court, but I'll have a look at my papers. That might have been it.
Wow. They put a hole in something, wasn't it? Yeah, 50
Right.
cal.
meeting this afternoon after the meeting he had.
Right.
So he's unable to assist today. But
Can I book a meeting in order to retrieve these items so I don't have to do the 2-hour trip again, please?
yeah, obviously with Red you don't really have to do that. She's available Monday to Wednesday.
Could I please book a meeting so that I know that someone will be able to return the items?
Or at least get them out of lockup.
Or at least have them available to me when you're expecting me?
Yeah, have you got a date?
No, you give me one, I'll be here. 20th will be great.
Sorry?
The 20th would suit me well.
Yeah.
And I just want to say thank you for bringing me back, Toria. I really appreciate this.
Yeah, thank you. Shh.
Here on Tuesday as well. If I just Red and be available around lunchtime.
Yep, I'll be here at lunchtime.
And just say if
But they're going to have to hand them to me that day because the man that's taking them will be in Auckland still. And they've said they won't. Will they hand them to me because they said they won't? That's why I brought my friend.
The gun they won't. The shoes they should.
So how do I get the firearm?
there needs to be someone with a firearm license.
No,
It's an air rifle.
It's an air rifle that doesn't work. It's a family heirloom. It doesn't work. You don't need a license for it. It's an air rifle that doesn't work.
I didn't read the
No,
No, that's
all
fine.
right.
That's fine. So who does it need to be? So why can't it be me? No, but why can't it be me though? Okay.
Just have to come up.
You've got my number now. Would you be able to find out and let me know? Because it's quite hard for me to get someone to do the 2-hour trip with me. Can you let me know if I can please pick it up myself?
Yeah, it needs to be someone else. As long as we know, we can arrange someone to come.
Can't. There's nobody. I've tried for a year now. Cool. And give us a call back? Yeah, I'll be there at lunchtime. Yeah.
You got caught on the 20th, so.
No, I haven't. I'll be there at lunchtime on the 20th. Well, I'll get my boots at least.
Yeah.
Well, there isn't an issue with the boots.
Yeah,
They're a
no.
separate thing, 2 separate topics.
Yeah.
So if they refuse the gun, I'll just get the boots on the 20th. Can I please speak to prosecuting sergeant? My prosecuting sergeant, what's his name?
The one that won't return your calls.
Yeah, Steve Hickey, please. Thank you. Thank you. Just tell you what. I just want to ask him why they've refused the bail conditions. Because he's the one in charge of the case. That's all I'm just going to ask him.
Well, if the matters, if the thing's being dropped,
That's
the
what I
bail
want to ask
conditions
him.
should be
The
dropped
matters
too.
are no longer before the court.
Just
So I'm
say
gonna-
is the bail conditions in regards to that matter no longer valid, seeing the matter's been dropped.
Because that's what the court told me to ask for him.
Have you got it off mute?
Okay?
Is it off mute?
Yeah, it's off mute now. Okay, could you get him to give me a call back, please?
I'll pass on the
Yes.
That's all she can do.
Right, could you just get him to give me a call about that? That'd be great. Thank you.
Alrighty, did you want me to pass on anything as to why?
Yeah, just
Yes, it's about
curious as to the reasoning as to why it can't be
because there's
handed back
bail
to you.
conditions that he that still seem to exist for charges that have been dropped, and that makes no sense. So I just want to ask him why the bail conditions.
If the bail conditions still valid.
If the bail conditions, why the bail conditions are still valid when it's no longer before the court. That's what I want to ask him. The charges are there's no charges before the court, so why are the bail conditions still being held over me? And I applied today to have them discharged and they refused. But there's nothing in front of the court for that, so there's no reason for any bail conditions.
Just ignore them, I would say.
I'm not going to ignore them. I'm scared
Yeah, I
they'll
know.
breach me.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's the question. Lovely. Thank you for all of your help. You've been really good today. Thank you.
See you the 20th. Bye-bye. Because the prosecuting officer, Senior Sergeant Steve Hickey from the Hawera Police,
Just stop the wind on the mic.
is refusing to take my calls or engage with me regarding...
So he's the officer in charge of the matter,
Yes,
and he won't
refusing
speak to you.
Yep, you just heard that yourself.
Wow.
And he says I have to talk to a judge about bail conditions, even though the charges no longer exist. I have to apply to have the bail conditions dropped for charges that don't exist.
So the bail conditions should be invalid as well, because the matter is no longer...
I have to ask the judge.
Well,
so when you've got no criminal charges...
See, the point is, the registrar called the police prosecutors and they refused to accept the change of bail.
I couldn't even apply.
Exactly, right? So they've refused it, but it's not up to them. It's up to the judge and the court to squash it or quash it, all right? So that's where we're at.
He should be taking my correspondence.
Oh, of course.
The police.
If not, there should be another person.
The registrar won't take my correspondence. That's Carolyn Peretti from the Hara Court.
Just in case court security's not certain, that would be the lady I recorded for 40 minutes before you decided to get off your ass.
During that recording that she will not deal with me on calls. She said she doesn't take my calls. I haven't got a lawyer because legal aid is withdrawn for no legal reason whatsoever. And I don't have anywhere to get legal advice. So that's me. That was him. That's the end of that one.
Well, let's get the out of here and head off, eh?